What up, bitches? It's the Misanthropic One, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Ryu's long-awaited debut album titled Tanks for the Memories. For those who don't know who Ryu is, he's an MC from the group Styles of Beyond. They've been doing their thing for a while, I would say since the mid-90s. They've been on the underground for a while. Styles of Beyond consists of MC Ryu, Tak, DJ Cheap Shot, and Vince Scully, who's an in-house producer. And they came into prominence with their album, what was it, either 2000 Fold was their first one, but then you had Megadeth, and you have when they got pushed further is when they were with Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park, but he's always been friends with them. He helped out with their first couple albums. In fact, I think he did artwork on Megadeth. He did artwork on that album. That's their second album, I believe. And when Linkin Park got big, Mike Shinoda started Machine Shop Records and signed Styles of Beyond to them, and they put out one or a couple more albums after that. But fuck it. We're here right now. Shout out, and they're from California, by the way. Shout out Cali. But fast forward to this. Thanks for the memories. Great album. But let me get into the artwork. You see on the front, you got a kid with a army getup, the helmet. Same on the back. You got what looks like kids wearing army gear and helmets. You open it up. Hold on, let me get this right. So you open it up there. You got a tank there. You got the thank yous right there. There's the CD. Open it up. See some weaponry there, and production credits and art credits and everything. So yeah, production on this bitch. Everything was produced by the Divine Styler, and one track produced by Apathy. Divine Styler, shout out to him. He is a underground West Coast legend, rapper / producer. He's been associated with Styles of Beyond since their first album. I think he did some production on 2000 Fold, but it's only right that he comes full circle and he produces on here. And shout out my boy Apathy. You know what it is. Love you, my brother. Features on this bitch. You have Gravity Christ, Divine Styler himself, Bishop Lamont, Everlast, Tak, Jams, and Self-Titled. Now, this is kind of feature heavy if you ask me. A lot of them repeat themselves, like Gravity Christ is on here 3 times, Divine Styler is on here twice, Tak is on here twice. But you got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tracks. I thought it was 12, but you have 11 tracks on here. It's kind of compact. It is feature heavy. That kind of bothers me, even though the guys do their thing on here. Jams is on here too, twice as well. And it's nice to hear some of these guys on here. Pros and cons, like I said, it's feature heavy. That's a con. It kind of bothers me, but they do their thing on here. It's very bar based. You got bars for days on here, content. You got great shit on here. Like The Devil's Got a Plan, dope track. Without rambling on too long, that track is kind of like Ryu being put in an Adam and Eve situation where the devil is tempting him and coming to him in the form of a woman, telling him to eat forbidden fruit and shit. Great fucking track there. I Did It to Myself, which is a dope track. I believe that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that's produced by Apathy. It's the last track. Kind of like a sad track and a great way to end the album. And from what I get from that track, it's kind of like a track that is talking about regrets and kind of, I guess for the lack of a better term, finger pointing, because Ryu has associations with Linkin Park, like I mentioned before. I believe he's the cousin of Chester Bennington, who is the vocalist in Linkin Park. Mike Shinoda is the co-vocalist / MC in the group. And he has a couple bars where he's talking about, he figured that he would be on a bigger stage standing next to LP, meaning Linkin Park, but he kind of regrets not being able to get in the driver's seat and do things himself. So he's saying that, he figured he would be there, but at the same time he should have done more on his part so he wouldn't have to depend on anybody. So he kind of did it to himself, so fucking great track there. Who's Next? Move, featuring Everlast. Great to hear Everlast rhyming again. That track to me could be like a radio-ish type jam. Even though it's lyrical, it still has that whole, how do I say, like feel where you could chant move, who's next, move, fucking great track there. I definitely enjoyed this album. Definitely a sleeper in a good way, meaning that no one's really talking about it, but this shit bangs, dude. And I would give it a solid 8. Definitely one of my favorite albums this year. I went back to it several times. Definitely replay worthy. Shout out to my nigga Ryu. Shout out to Styles of Beyond. Great to hear Tak, or Tak Beer, whatever you want to call him. Definitely great to hear him. I haven't heard him in a while. And go pick it up. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Support dope shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.